Okay, somebody else is making Halo experience videos. I want to make one too, just for the fact I want to be on the in crowd, I guess. So I'm going to show off my Halo um, collection, and I got some stuff I want to bring up after I show the Halo collection off. Okay, um, let's start with the Halo, I guess, DVDs. I have this one, Halo, and I did try to listen to the audiobook. And man, there's the audiobook like lore and stuff. And this was the one, and there was one by Eric. I can't pronounce the guy's last name, but the one by Eric that came out with the original game. It is completely different from the actual game of Reach, and even different from this. They're all different in their own way. They all have different names for things, stuff like that. Then I have Halo Legends. Um, and I'll tell you this: video game adaptations to animation, like Halo Legends, Mass Effect, Paragon Lost. The only one that seems to be as true to the game as it can be is the Dead Space ones. Because the Halo one, these Halo animations, or Halo DVDs, and the Mass Effect one have a lot. I mean, Mass Effect's kind of okay, except the enemy figures are giant when they're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be 8 feet tall. I don't know why that's in there. There's this one, but the Halo one is the Halo cartoons are completely awful. And then this one, which is also awful. Actually, I don't think any of the Halo lore DVDs are good at all. I think they're all crap because they don't really fit into the universe right. And my first experience with the Reach story being the Reach game, I don't think Eric's book fits either. I haven't read any of the other books, and like I said, I had a trial for Audible from Amazon, and I tried the book, and I got to all of it but the end. But yeah, the lore was just really weird. It didn't fit what I'm used to. And like I said, my most of my experience with Halo is with the games. Okay, so I got this. Okay, this doesn't fit the lore either. It doesn't have a manual, but I did get a manual for every each game or wars. Then I have this here, and this was my first experience with the Reach plot line, and I actually prefer this version. I guess because of my first experience with that part of the lore. Then I have this, Halo Combat Anniversary, which doesn't work that well without Halo Waypoint being available anymore. It doesn't. You can't like do anything with it really. I mean, it works, but you just can't get all the achievements because of that. Well, that and the online mission in general. Then I have ODST, like I told you guys, that an ODST has the 2 disc and everything, which the DLC disc is useless unless you're having a LAN party now. Um, yeah, there's that. And then I have Halo 3. This version does not have a manual, just in case you're wondering. I don't have a manual for all copies. I wish I did. Okay. Now that's those. And then I have another copy of Wars. And the reason I have another copy is because, again, I was having some disk read errors. So I thought the disk was bad, and really I just needed to get a can of spray air and some stuff and clean the disk better. And that usually fixed all those errors I was having with all those games. Yeah, I just didn't get the dust off of them right. But then I have this copy that I bought the manual separately because I found a little thing on eBay where they just sell manuals. So I was like, I need a Wars manual. So I got a Wars manual. Same place I got a Star Trek Legacy manual. So, and here's this one. It has the manual. Um, yeah, I have multiple copies of Halos because some of these disc wouldn't read or something. Then I have this one. Um, and then I got this to get Forza 3 because I really wanted to try Forza 3 because I really like Forza 2. So I got it to get Forza 3, but it was the only copy I could find that wasn't like $70. So yeah, so it's Halo 3 ODST. Has has both the books. Um, so and then I got this one because I wanted the books and stuff for Halo, and I found this as a deal, and it came with Fable as well. And that poster I used to have on my wall, I took it down because I'm packing, but it has all the books too. And that's the main reason I got it because I get the book out. The books and documents, for Fable and Halo. So that's mainly why I got it, for the documents. So yeah. Now I only have one copy of this piece of crap because I don't really play it, and with the multiplayer turned off, it really has no point. So that's why I didn't bother buying a second copy, because I don't really play it. And then um, go on to the rest of these games. We have, which I showed you guys in the other video, so that I got that. Okay, so I got that. I did try to play the multiplayer this morning after moving some stuff around to the internal hard drive on both the Xbox One and 360. Nobody's playing it. It's a dead game. This is also a dead game. This dead game. This full of hackers and cheaters. I wonder if people cheat in video games also cheat on their significant other. I just wonder if they're that big of cheaters. And then I have this, and the reason I have this is not for a disc reader. I thought it had more maps. Okay, I thought it had. They would say, because like some of the platinum hits have more content, so I bought it thinking it had more content, but it doesn't. It has the same content as the regular version. Then I have a second version of this for the fact these were sold in a bundle. It was the two of these together, so I couldn't really just get the one, so they came in a pack together. Okay. And just so you know, I've never beat any Halo by myself on single player, by myself on one player. And then these three disc, this one, and this bonus disc all came in a bundle too. So there was no way I could find just original Halo by itself. So I had to buy it in two different bundles. Okay, that's all the Halo stuff. Okay. Now, what I want to get into is I left these off my, I think I left these off my sports video because I couldn't find them because I didn't know where I put them. But yeah, this was a game we played a lot back in the day. On Xbox, my brother was a big hunter fisher guy. He did it for years, and then he just quit doing it when the hobby started getting, or lifestyle, what do you call that, too expensive. So he quit doing it because he had like a family and stuff. But he used to be really big into that and used to go hunting fishing a lot. And I found this on there for like $1 and some change. I was like, I remember playing this, so I'll grab it. So, and I played it a little bit, but I could not figure out how to unlock things like he did. He had like most of the content unlocked. Um, and when I was mentioning my sports games, I mentioned I had these Midway Sports and couldn't find them, so I just wanted to show these. I do have these. Now I know there's another one called Slugfest and another one called Red Card, whatever that is, but I've not been able to find those yet online as far as Midway Sports goes. So, like I said, I got the Microsoft Sports, got the EA Sports, got the UK Sports, and I don't know where the other two games are for that because I haven't found them yet. And then I wanted to go ahead and like show a few of the sports games I think I left off my sports list. Tony Hawk 2. Uh, and this was my second experience. Now we never owned Tony Hawk 2 back then. We had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 on PlayStation, and then we had this. Those are the only Tony Hawks we had. And this one does not have the book, so um, and then I think I showed this in another video on my old channel, but my old channel got lost. So yeah, I have this. I'd like to try the snowboarding version. Even though this game's not really great, but there's a Trans World Snowboarding. I've seen it here and there on eBay. I'd like to give a shot to when I get, my housing situation straightened out and have the money. Then I have this snowboarding. Uh, this other snowboarding. And I think I may have put this in my EA video or not. I don't remember, but I just found it in a stack of, boarding games. So, like, I'll just go into it anyway. Yeah, so that's the only, this is the only, SSX I have besides SSX, I think it was 2011. That was on the 360s. That's on two SSX games I have. Along with all three amps. So we don't get games on boarding sports anymore. We don't get surfing. We don't get skateboarding. I mean, I think they tried to do a skateboarding revival of the skate game, but they screwed it up or something with the microtransaction crap. But anyway, so I want to bring up one other like little tidbit. Now, my first experiences on Xbox were not Halo. Okay, the reason I got into Halo because I got into playing this on the Dreamcast, Shamu. Okay, Shenmue right there on I got into playing Shenmue 1. When I found out the sequel was being going to the Xbox instead of the Dreamcast, this is why I bought my first Xbox. Okay, this right here. And I've never beat this game. And like I told you, I have the re-release. And then the other, and like I said, the packing game for the console was this. And I'm gonna tell you why I never beat this game on the original Xbox, because the QuickTime events, the Duke controller was so big, and you can tell my hands aren't that giant, so I could never get the QETs working because the controller wasn't, built for it. So that's why I never beat it. Even though I have smaller S controllers now, but I just got it because I saw it and I was like, I remember that, and then, you know. I'm gonna tell you this: the games I wanted back on the console and could never get because I could never find them, which I have now, and I've not even bothered playing them. Which is Republic Commando. I really wanted that because I liked the way Halo played as a shooter. I liked the way GoldenEye played as a not GoldenEye, Nightfire played as a shooter. I wanted this, could never find it back in day. I have it. I played a level, and I wanted this RPG because they featured it in a lot of X-Play videos back then, a lot of ads, but I could never get it. And then I have this. It doesn't have the manual, but it has some kind of bonus disc with a making of and an extra bonus level, not bonus level, bonus character that you can download off of it. So I have that. Um, and the other game I really wanted, they featured a lot back in ads on G4 was this. And I have this, and I played like maybe, I don't know, a few minutes of it or something. Um, but yeah, those are the games I wanted back in the day I could never find because they'd sell out my area. And we did, like I said, our GameStop and our Funko Lands were all way on the other side of the town, so they were hard to get to. And when we started getting into Xbox, Walmart did not have a big Xbox section, and they now don't have a big Xbox section. My local Walmart only has one little area for Xbox, and the rest of the gaming space is and they have no PC space. So they just have a little big Nintendo section, a medium-sized PlayStation section, and only one case for Xbox. This mostly not even filled with any games. Even though the PlayStation discs are pretty full, the Nintendo cartridges are pretty full, along with accessories and stuff. So basically, everybody's quick carrying Xbox because Xbox shot themselves in the foot. Personally, I think they shot themselves in the head and gave themselves brain damage because of their practices. But um, you know, but yeah, that's just all my stuff there. But I'll tell you this: they're right about it. The first time you play Halo, and like I said, I've never beat Halo by myself. I've been trying, and I can't do it. I can't. I'm trying to do it in story order, from from the Bungie game story order, from Reach all the way to 3, and I can't get past Nightfall. I'm stuck on it. I and I'm playing it on normal, but yeah, I can't beat Halo by myself. I tried to beat Donkey Kong Country on Nintendo Classic. I can't get can't get past Minecart Mania. And as far as Tomb Raider and Mass Effect, even though I had them, basically my hand-eye coordination makes shooters really hard to play. Okay, I'll be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, I've gotten pretty far with the Halo, not Halo, with the. I got to the part I hate with Tomb Raider because I can't even find all the collectibles in this area. And once you destroy the map to get all the way to the temple, you can't go back to the parts the treasures you missed. And that's the part I hate about that level, or Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Anyway, is the way the geography gets destroyed, and you can't go back to sections that you destroyed to get the items you missed. That's what I hate about that game. And there's two parts of the game where it does that. You can't backtrack like you could in the first Tomb Raider 2013. Um, but yeah, but I hadn't tried playing Red Dead Redemption online yet because, like I said, everybody says you got to have a Rockstar game to get live multiplayer. All I know is I tried to make a character on Red Dead 2, it wouldn't let me, and I don't know if it's because I didn't have a save file or what, but it would not let me launch. I mean, I made the character, but it wouldn't let me launch it there. The button was grayed out. And I don't know if Rockstar games, if all of them require you to play the tutorial before you can play the multiplayer. Because there was like a message about that when I tried to do that with GTA 4 and 5. I don't know if I guess it's that way for all Rockstar games. You have to play the tutorial for it, let you play multiplayer. But yeah, that's please watch my full video. Leave a comment or something. Um, I know it's a long video, but please, come on, guys, watch my videos. I mean, you don't have to watch the rant videos. I get nobody wants to see somebody be pissed off at being discriminated for being disabled. I get it, okay? Maybe I should quit making that kind of content. It's just a way for me to blow off steam, okay? But I'm just so sick of the way things are being disabled. I hate the discriminatorial behavior of people. I hate the limited fixed income, and I also hate the loneliness and isolation. Sorry that I'm staying in a foul mood, but this housing stuff is keeping me in a bad mood. The pain won't go away. I really wish at least God would give me a break from this friggin' leg, from this pain in my leg till I can't hardly stand. I really wish that would go away. Because I can't even like do house chores without being in a lot of pain. I wish the pain would stop. The medicine's not even working for it. And that's why I'm staying pissed off the wall. Because I want not to deal with those steps. Because every time I go up and down them, I'm in pain for the rest of the day and into the next day. I wish the pain would just go away. That's why I'm staying in the foul mood. I want away from these. I want away from this third floor. I want my relief. I want to be in the environment I need. And also, I want the internet to quit filling my feed with blue state trash. And by the feelings in the blue state, please comment. Is it as bad as the media makes it out to be in those areas? Or is most of that just ratings related junk? I mean, are those states as dangerous and as lawless as they say? Or is that just media hype? Please, someone comment. Please watch my full video.